And his opponent, the enthusiast of Japanese culture, representing the Loft House, Cosmos. Live, baby, it's Raito.
That was nuts, man. What was he throwing? Was that candy? Did you see
Must have been.
Did you see the duck hunt poses?
He is CND RAITO, so it makes sense.
And it all makes sense, man. Showing. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, he still got it there.
No, all right, you know.
You can't disrespect the puppy like that, MKLEO.
I don't know. With that intro that MKLEO had, though, he can do whatever he wants now.
That's true. That was quite the routine from both players.
It was candy, yeah. It's got the candy. I wouldn't trust that candy, MKLEO. Man, he wants to win this.
He threw it to the fans as well.
Yeah, I don't think Rosa was wrong. I mean, I'm sure he's probably an enthusiast of Japanese culture. You know, this is the last Japanese player we got remaining in this top 8.
That's true.
All right, MKLEO versus Raito, Duck Hunt Dog versus question mark. What, you know, we're talking about what are we going to see? It could be anything. He has a lot of characters under his belt.
Yeah.
And he's on the winner's side. He has a lot of time to get some data too. So we might even see multiple characters here in the set. As far as I know, Raito just plays one character.
Yeah, he does. I believe he does actually have a Lucina for
Nice.
like really, really dire situations, but
Really dire, yeah.
really dire. But I do think that for the most part, he's going to be sticking with that Duck Hunt.
Very interesting. I can't wait to see it, man. Duck Hunt, definitely one of my favorite characters to watch. I don't know, man. I can't call it. It's too hard to call. It's too hard to call. MKLEO, easily one of my favorite players, and that K-pop intro is. Now I'm leaning towards his side again, even more, I should say. But Raito.
No, DC. We have to remain impartial and unbiased between both of these two fantastic competitors.
I really like K-pop, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm not
Well,
gonna.
okay, if you're going to side with MKLEO, I will side with Raito then. All right, so we have the nice balance. Duck Hunt Dog versus whoever MKLEO is going to go for.
All right, this is gonna be our first match. The winner side of top 8. Oh, did you?
Are we
wait,
seeing the Lucina coming
that
out from
what I heard?
MKLEO?
That is
Yes,
what I
we
heard.
are.
Wow. Okay. MKLEO gonna use those disjointed hitboxes. Maybe. All right.
And I guess in a lot of ways this does make sense. You know, Lucina does have a good, strong, consistent set of hitboxes comparative to Marth. She can, of course, deal with the can at the ledge better than, say, a character like Cloud can. She is able to swap the can away with that fast forward air.
True. I'm definitely still worried about the offstage situations, but I'm sure MKLEO knows exactly what he's doing as our first match of Winter Semis hand warmer begins. It's cool, man. They're probably a little cold, you know. They've been waiting backstage for a while. CND RAITO. Alright, this character is frustrating. This character is the closest thing to a zoner or Smash 4 is going to get. You know, he's always trying to run away and throw these items at you.
The projectiles, the traps, the gunman. Every gunman different in their own little way.
Yeah.
5 different ones in the lineup that appear randomly, but you will never get 2 of the same in that 5-line rotation.
Interesting little Duck Hunt fact there. Thank you, Viram.
You're very welcome.
I like that. You looked up that one before the match started, didn't you, man?
I had that one on lock.
Nice. All right, guys. It's finally time our first match. Winner semis, MKLEO versus RAITO. Game number 1.
Starting off on Smashville, and already we have the can set up, holding this mid-range as much as he can.
Yeah, man, as soon as that can disappears, you know he's going to be throwing another one. And that's something we're going to see a lot in this set is going to be RAITO trying to get MKLEO into that can from a throw, from a hitbox, or just otherwise guiding the can towards him. Otherwise, he's going to try and stay as far away from the scene as possible. He doesn't need to go in there, man. Unless he's looking to punish something, maybe a grab, with a grab or something, but...
And we're already seeing the dynamic of this matchup unfold. Those trades for Lucina tend to be quite favorable for her, having that really good aerial frame data and that good damage output. But Duck Hunt from RAITO answering back.
Yeah, I think that's honestly exactly what he's looking for, man. Forward airing that can, make it a non-factor for a little bit, and that's really going to hurt Duck Hunt Dog's neutral.
And here we go. The other thing, of course, Lucina has a very strong offstage game. Great can right there from RAITO, saving himself.
Yeah, that's what kept him alive, right? Because that back air looked like it had the black sparks. Oh, but that forward smash!
Ooh, air dodging into the ground. Hard punish with that forward smash. Unlike Marth, the Lucina Dancing Blade isn't quite as potent a kill option, but it is still something that you have to be wary of nonetheless.
I love that MKLEO trying to keep himself in between the can. The can will always go forward unless it's hit the other direction by Duck Hunt Dog. So if he keeps himself in between the can, it won't be able to hit him.
Yes, absolutely.
Love that. Trying to call out maybe a held shield there. Yeah, the forward air just putting in so much work. They're really making it hard to guide the can towards Lucina.
Yeah, what's so good about Lucina's aerials also is that they hit the can really, really far. So sometimes they could even knock the can all the way off stage from near center. Trades once again with the can. RAITO making it back.
All right, jump from the ledge. I think he tried to jump forward air from the ledge. Just, oh no. Going a little bit too deep, man. Again, the can really forces you to adjust the way you move around the stage and might make you a little bit uncomfortable, make you go too deep like that with Lucina. But MKLEO still in the lead here. 112 on Duck Hunt Dog. That's forward smash, man.
Very, very good from RAITO. Immediately recognizing that his can was about to explode, he immediately goes in for the dash grab with that forward smash. As you said, one forward smash away, enough to take game 1 for MKLEO.
It all makes sense, man. He was just looking so clean. He was looking so comfortable and clean in that match. Forward air almost every single time the can was coming at him, except for you know, that one stock. But other than that, man, the disjointed hitbox of the forward air doesn't even. You don't have to worry about getting hit. Yes. No trades necessary. What is RAITO's answer gonna be here?
Yeah, what kind of adjustments can RAITO make in this set in order to really keep it much closer and try to get the W versus this titan of Smash 4 that is MKLEO?
Yeah, another player in the running for that first on the PGR, man.
Yep.
So this is going to be a very intense top 8. We got Tweak already moving on, and MKLEO looking strong after that first game here, but there's still many more games to come in this set. Yeah, man, just pressuring Duck Hunt Dog off stage. Again, the can, non-factor. I love it. Always calling out the shield. Hold shield too long, and that's going to be into the U.
That said, though, RAITO with the current lead at the moment, even though MKLEO is making a lot of adjustments to get around RAITO's defense. RAITO's so adaptive, such a cerebral player, really understanding of what sort of options MKLEO is trying to go for and doing his best to combat them.
Well, that can coming out so fast as soon as you press the button, so it can actually interrupt some combos like we saw in between Lucina's Dancing Blade right there. Always a threat. You know, he'll also hit Duck Hunt Dog, but and getting out of the combo is priority number 1 for him. He doesn't care about the damage. Yeah, those are trades that RAITO is willing to take. Tries to go for the empty jump grab right there. That was a really interesting situation. You saw the can coming towards RAITO's shield. I think that was honestly a free shield breaker from MKLEO because there was really nothing much that RAITO could do. But either way, RAITO ends up taking stock number 1 here.
Oh, he gets stage spiked by his own can, and that is going to be too far for RAITO to make it back, and MKLEO immediately answering back. That's got to be the worst feeling in the world, man. When you're a Duck Hunt Dog player, you get hit by your own can, and it takes your stock. That's what I'm trying to do to you, man. Starting off the stock fresh. Excellent coverage right there. So much that MKLEO needs to take into account, and RAITO made it incredibly difficult for him in that situation. But now, MKLEO have on the offense. Yeah, it's so interesting. Once he gets past the can, man, I'm not really sure what Duck Hunt Dog does against these disjointed hitboxes that Lucina's been throwing out. You know, of course, Duck Hunt Dog attacks with his body, so almost every hitbox is also a hurt box. Yep. Well, we see that sometimes coming out from Duck Hunt Dog and RAITO. He likes to do that jab at the ledge and then tries to cancel it for additional follow-ups. He hasn't really been successful getting that off too much, but let's see if he's able to really capitalize. Uh-oh, all right. Double Duck Hunt combo coming out.
Oh, Can coming in to break up that
It's the
combo
up air.
right
Beautiful
into
stuff
the
coming out from
up air.
Raito.
Yep. That's the classic, man. One of Duck Hunt Dog's only KO attacks, and is very strong.
Oh, good trade once again. I'm really liking the fact that Raito is being so aware of when to put out his can. He knows exactly that he needs to put it out when MKLEO is right next to him and ready to attack. However, as a result, MKLEO may adjust, but it doesn't matter right now because of that up smash, taking game 2.
He smelled the roll from a mile away. He was there ready and waiting with that up smash, closing out the game number 2. And I don't know, man. Things are looking really bad here for this Duck Hunt in this match. I'll be honest with you, man. On paper, it sounds obvious, but just watching these matches, it looks even more obvious why he's having such a hard time.
That said, though, you know, Raito has been keeping it very, very close.
True.
He's all smiles. He's having a great time down there. And, you know, let's see how he's able to adjust in this game 3. That was a much closer game than the previous one.
Every game is getting closer here, so maybe this game number 3 is when all the adaptation comes to fruition. Can't do 15%, man. Jeez.
Hard read on that forward smash, and he's going to take a good chunk of damage for it.
And once again, you see MKLEO in between that can. Not much you can do with the can here. Pressing the B button's only going to send it away. And you see, whenever Raito is floating down from the stage, he's always trying to position himself behind the can to create some offense.
And of course, as well as that, you know, when he's in disadvantage, he'll try to drift towards the can so that he has another way to find his way back down.
Yep.
And improve his defense.
And on top of that, the can also helped him get back to stage too, man. Just all-purpose can. Does whatever you need to do.
Yeah, incredibly versatile tool. But MKLEO is doing a fantastic job working around it. Oh, stage spike and no tech coming out for MKLEO, but Raito able to make it back. That is huge for Raito right now.
Yeah, you know, and we saw MKLEO do that to him in game number 1. I don't want to say he got a little greedy right there, but I'm sure he expected the same situation to happen, but that could have gone either way, and that time did not work out in his favor.
Oh, he had that roll scouted out,
Ooh,
but
MKLEO
MKLEO also had the roll scouted.
All right, once again, MKLEO even out the stocks. 33% already, man.
Double forward air coming out from Raito. Can at the ledge.
Once again, always throwing out that can. The trade is good for him because it sends you farther, sends you a little bit farther away, and he wants to create that space between him. Oh, no.
The platform putting him in prime position for MKLEO to get the follow-ups, and now MKLEO on the offensive. I said, though, he's still operating at the deficit here. That early KO really meant a lot in terms of the dynamic of this match so far. Oh, almost gets the read with that up smash.
The Duck Hunt smash attack. You know, a lot of these smash attacks, even though the hitboxes are relatively big, a lot of people will fall out of these smash attacks. Oh, all right, the last hit of up air will close out that game number 3 and put Raito on the board.
Sensational coverage coming out from Raito there. He had the can in place. He forced MKLEO to play his hand with that double jump, and he had that read perfectly scouted out with that rising up air. Beautiful gameplay coming out from Raito. We see the adjustments happening. But DC, that was a hard start to that game 3 coming out for MKLEO, for Raito, excuse me. So will MKLEO be able to carry on that momentum and try to adjust in this game 4?
I don't know, Viram, this is how the stories start, man. This is how things begin. Taking a game like that's a lot of momentum in your favor, especially when you're about to lose a set. So, it makes you feel good. It gives you a good mentality. So I think Raito is still looking good here. 2 games. I think this is 2 games in a row over MKLEO, which is not definitely harder than it sounds, but not impossible.
And now we see the switch to Smashville once again. A much smaller stage, giving Raito less breathing room to set up his traps.
Yeah, you will have to play the rest of the set, of course, on MKLEO's counter picks.
That said, though, this doesn't seem to really bother him too much. He is doing a fantastic job racking up this damage so far. MKLEO having a really hard time landing, and 98% tacked on already from Raito.
It's that snowball getting hit by the can. Every single time he gets hit by the can, man. It's like waves on a beach, just washing the sand.
That said, though, one overly ambitious read coming out from Raito has meant that he's taken a ton of damage so far. Ooh, almost gets that forward smash, just a couple of frames off. No, too much damage right now to get the can into the up air. He's going to need to look for something raw in order to get this KO.
Yeah, it's very, very hard too, because Duck Hunt Dog does not have a... Wow.
And that is the raw read he needed, conditioning the roll and getting that up tilt. Beautiful stuff coming out from Raito, and this, comparative to the previous game, is a much more comfortable lead.
And conditioned roll, I mean, he had nowhere to go. Wow, MKLEO is going to run back, though, with the smash attack. Once again, we find ourselves in a very familiar situation. Starting off the second stocks with 0%, and Raito off to an early lead here. 49%.
And I just love that coming out from Raito, knowing that all that damage he tacked on onto MKLEO is going to force him to want to try and dash in and get some damage of his own. He was there to answer with that grab immediately.
MKLEO trying to chase him down, not trying to give him any space to pull out an Orkan or another gunman. See up tilt, and Jesus Christ, man, he's just a lot of damage unanswered here.
Raito is just looking absolutely incredible at the moment. He is looking like the player to beat right now.
You gotta hold that, man. There's the can on the edge.
Into the up air.
Not much you can do about that. He was covering the roll distance. Can covering the normal get up, confirm the can to the up air, and Raito will take us into game number 5.
What incredible gameplay coming out from MKLEO, current front runner for #1 in the world, and Raito had the utmost control throughout that entire game. Are we going to see a Game 5 Lucina, or is he going to change characters? Yes, Lucina for this entire set. Game 5, everybody.
I don't think he's wrong here, man. It's very clear here. He has a game plan with Lucina, and it has been working out for him. But you can't play perfect forever, especially the way Raito is covering so many options, these ledge situations where he's forced to roll or get hit by the can with a neutral get up. Number 5 here, Town and City. What's another counter pick from MKLEO. Back throw in the can, the classic duck hunt bread and butter, man.
MKLEO just finding these grabs wherever he can. He wants to get into Raito's zone of control and just pack on that damage where he can. Finally, the can has been dismissed for now, but another one has returned.
But for how long? I love that. either caught the air dodge with the can or caught the no air dodge with the gunman. He's covering so many options. Such a smart player.
All right, this is going to be a hard punish and landing. Good F smash coming out from MKLEO. The platform coming through. Save Raito right there. Another great one.
Did it save Raito? Because I feel like it put him in a bad situation there. It let him get back to stage, but kind of set him up for a forward smash. And another attack from MKLEO.
Who tries to read the jump right there with that forward air, but MKLEO didn't give it to him that time. A great landing forward smash. Raito on his last winner's side stock, potentially. He's going to need to make some magic happen here if he wants to be able to defeat MKLEO and progress through this winner's side into winners finals.
I don't think MKLEO wants him. He's going to let that happen easily. The can on the ground, yep. Gonna again put the can in between. It's so funny. He's trying to put the can in between him and MKLEO. MKLEO doing his best to keep the can behind him. MKLEO knows he has a lead here, does not need to overextend and put himself in, weird situations.
Yep. We definitely see these fade backs coming out from MKLEO to avoid punishable situations, but that'll be enough because no double jump coming out from Lucina. Final stop.
And the taunts coming out from MKLEO. I'm sorry, from Raito, and that's unbelievable, man. You can tell he's feeling comfortable at that last stock. The damage begins, man. The last stock for both players here in this game at number 5. And we hear the crowd chanting for Raito. I think we got it. Very rare. We don't see MKLEO the favorite to win.
Yeah, MKLEO is typically a crowd favorite, but this will be a monumental upset. Similar to the Hyrule Saga one last week, we saw Zaki overcoming MKLEO. This will be another one in a similar sort of vein. And Raito
calling out that delayed dancing blade with the grab. Yep, another can. The can's coming, man. You always gotta be careful. As soon as you throw him, you can start moving the can again.
Every single hit that Raito gets, the crowd is just on there. They are so excited to see this happen.
Definitely playing a little nervous here, a little bit more defensive, trying to pick and choose his openings perfectly. Does not want to get hit by unnecessary damage. The can again, dropping shield. It's gonna hit him.
Called by the forward air. Tries to get read.
Oh my goodness, calling that out. Oh no!
Oh, trades with the can.
Oh my god, that was almost tragic. But both players will make it backstage. MKLEO trying to call something out.
Goes for that forward smash, unpunished by Raito.
Here comes the can. What is his answer here? Nope.
This is insane.
Calls out the jump, but the new players going to get back to stage.
Almost dead, even only a measly 4% between these two players. This is such a tense situation. The roll back, Duck Hunt having the slightly better roll. The can coming through.
Here we go, covering ledge options. What is the answer? Neutral get up. That's a free grab.
The platforms have come back, saving MKLEO, putting him back onto stage.
Oh,
forward smash, and it is enough to take the stock across the stage. What an intense set between these two magnificent players, but MKLEO will be the one to progress through to winners finals
as soon as I saw him land with that up air, I was scared for my life. That Lucina forward smash, one of the greatest punches in the game. It's just, you don't have to worry about any sour spot. You're always going to get the good hit, and that's why we saw him go Lucina over Marth. What an amazing play, an amazing set by two amazing players. And that was, I'm getting